The fourth official on the sideline has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time in the second half. 3 minutes.
El árbitro ha indicado que un mínimo de 3 minutos serán agregados al segundo tiempo. 3 minutos.
Okay, a game that we should have won. I thought we have our opportunities. I thought we have the actions to define the game. The effort of the players was there constantly, and Chicago had a few intents just to get out of that those moments. But we felt that we get short. We should have won it, and it is disappointing still. We see the team growing in some areas, and again, the players' effort is always, for me, remarkable.
We're going to Michael Citro.
Oscar, thanks for your time. I guess to start off, just want to get your thoughts on the play late in the first half when Angulo seemed to be around the keeper and about to put the ball in the net.
The first, that we should have scored that one. Second, that is I can understand why it's not a PK. Surely, if I go with all what I should say today, I will be fine or something. But it's inexcusable for the referees not to give us that PK. We saw it in the guy came from behind and push him and avoid him to take a kick. It's a clear PK.
Go to Austin.
Oscar, it seemed like the players just couldn't find their footing out at Soldier Field. A lot of miscues, just couldn't quite get some of the passes, and didn't look comfortable running down the pitch. Did you kind of see just a little bit of timidness in terms of trying to push for some of the balls just because of the field?
No, it's true. And it's a good question, Austin, because sometimes we don't dare to talk about those challenges that the player had in the field. It was very slippery and hard, and we couldn't kind of sustain ourselves in there. But we don't say it. You ask me, we don't say it because it sounds like an excuse. But we were super during the game. That part, I think, our lack of accuracy on the passing was the reason was that the field was very slippery and hard. But we should have done a better job in that part, though.
Mike Majo.
Oscar, obviously not the result you guys were looking to get tonight. I guess if you can kind of just talk to us a little bit about those last 20 or so minutes and where basically Chicago was looking to take a win for this victory.
Right. Yeah. That we decrease our organization, especially in the middle. They started just occupying spaces in the middle that we couldn't control. And as the game went on, we felt that Chicago was having some dangerous actions there. We have ours too, couple ones that we could have defined better. But it's true that in the last part, we lost a little bit of control.
Go back to Michael.
Oscar, you deployed Martin and Luis together as the strike partnership. It kind of looked like they were trying to occupy the same spaces at times. How would you assess the game between those two tonight?
Right. It's true. We would have a design on the movements that we make in order to receive the ball in the spaces. And especially in the first half, we occupied that space both at the same time. We tried to correct it, tried to keep Luis ahead and just free Martin in front of him, but just not occupying that sector of the pitch. But it created a bit of a challenge for us, and it's true, we should have done better too.
Two more, we'll go back to Austin.
Oscar, it's another midweek, end of week game, but this time both on the road. How do you kind of prepare for a quick turnaround like this, where you're staying on the road, not going back home, and then going straight to New York?
No, well, like always, we're trying to record, trying to get the feedback from the game, and trying to prepare the next rival. For us, it's important that we can keep our mind calm and see the things that we need to get better. Obviously, today we wanted the 3 points, especially here. But we take this one. Is what we should do, and then prepare New York.
And last one, back to Mike.
Profe, en español, si se puede, obviamente ya terminaron el mes de mayo. La pregunta que te quería dar es, el equipo ha luchado a estar un poco consistente en la manera de ser ese equipo protagonista que el equipo aspira. Eh, ¿Cómo se encara ahora los siguientes partidos buscando ese tipo de protagonismo que Orlando ella tiene esa identidad que
Sí.
siempre ha tenido? Gracias.
Sí, bueno, yo creo que a medida que se van consiguiendo resultados, pues es una manera apropiada de levantar esa confianza y al mismo tiempo ese protagonismo que nosotros siempre pedimos, ¿no? Nuestros equipos. En ese momento, pues tratando de sacar resultados, tratando de pues, mantener la solidez en la parte de atrás y tratando de tener un poquito más yo diría que de químicas arriba, ¿no? En eso pues hemos estado tratando de entrenarnos y a ver si podemos mejorar ahí. Pero ya vendrá, pues hoy nos vamos ahí un poco amargos con el punto porque pienso que era un partido para habernos ganado los 3 puntos, sin duda.
All right, we'll wrap up there. Thank you, Oscar.
Bueno, gracias.
Estamos con Facundo Torres. Facu, si puede empezar con tus pensamientos de este partido.
Bueno, primero que nada, buenas noches. Yo creo que un partido que estaba favorablemente para el lado nuestro. A pesar del gol, arrancamos muy bien. Estaba saliendo bien la idea de juego y creo que por única razón nuestra, por responsabilidad de nosotros, el partido se nos escapa. Empezamos no subestimar, pero empezamos a perder el pase fácil, la pelota fácilmente. Le dimos la posición al equipo rival y ahí un poco ellos salieron al campo nuestro y nos empezaron a atacar y a llegar por todos lados y ahí se nos complicó un poco el juego y bueno, después llega el gol. Y nada, creo que un empate justo al final porque nosotros arrancamos bien, pero después nos quedamos y ellos hicieron lo suyo.
Yeah, first and foremost, good evening. I think it was a game that was really favorable for us in the way that we started. We were executing the game plan and the idea that we wanted to bring the game, and we were able to get that early goal. And then for one reason or another, we started to not necessarily underestimate, but play a little easily with the ball. And they were able to find their way into the game and really start pushing us into our half, and they were able to get the goal. And so for our own responsibility, we let the game escape us. And I think at the end of the day, the draw was justified because, we started well, but we let the game get away from us.
We're gonna got 2 hands up, so we'll let Austin start with 2, and then we'll go to Michael Citro for 2.
Facu, just kind of walk me through the goal that you scored and what you kind of saw on the play.
Paco, si puede describir tu gol.
Nada, una pelota que ya me había quedado en principio para poder definir de derecha, creo que ahí no tuve claro, la quise controlar y la pelota se me enredó un poco y bueno, después pasó miles de situaciones que ellos la intentaron sacar y no pudieron y me tuve que tirar como para poder definir, pero bueno, por suerte pudo entrar y nada, pude anotar un gol. Al final no sirve de mucho, sirvió para el empate nomás, pero bueno, a uno lo deja contento también poder volver al gol.
Yeah, it was a ball that kind of fell to my right foot, and I was trying to control and finish with my right foot, but it escaped me a little bit. And then there was about 1,000 different situations in which we were trying to get it in, and it didn't end up falling that way. But then it fell to my left foot in a situation where I wasn't sure if I'd be able to finish, but thankfully it went in. At the end of the day, it doesn't help us too much because we were only able to get the draw, but happy to be able to put the ball in the back of the net.
For you being out there on the pitch, it didn't seem like most of you were comfortable getting your feet down on the turf. Did you feel that kind of the grass and just the way the ball played and the way your feet were kind of connecting with the grass kind of affected you and your team just in terms of making runs and cuts and whatnot?
Me parece que el equipo no estuvo cómodo en esta cancha, en esta césped. ¿Te le afecta esta cancha?
No, no, para nada. Yo creo que, como te digo, responsabilidad nuestra, un partido que arrancamos bien y después nos fuimos el equipo suficientemente grande para poder tener esa determinación y responsabilidad de tener la pelota, de no perderla y ahí fue donde el equipo de ellos creció y nos complicó.
Yeah, no, there's there's no excuses. It was the responsibility of ourselves, especially given the way that we started to have to maintain control of the ball and to play within our game. And when we weren't doing that, that's when Chicago was able to really grow into the game and believe in themselves. And it's this team takes nothing but responsibility for the result tonight.
Go to Michael.
Facu, you had a very good view of the play at the end of the first half when Ivan went down in the box. Can you just tell me what you saw out there?
En la jugada de Ivancho en el primer tiempo, ¿qué miraste?
Y yo creo que fue penal, yo lo reclamé, pero bueno, uno tampoco se puede meter en las decisiones de los árbitros, eso es algo que queda ajeno nuestro, nosotros nos dedicamos a jugar al fútbol y nada, los árbitros cobran, a veces tienen aciertos, a veces errores, pero nada, si el árbitro decidió eso, debe pensar que está bien.
Yeah, I think it was first and foremost, I think it was a penalty, but and I said that, but at the end of the day, you have to live with the decisions of the referees. Some referees would think that was an error and go back and fix it. This referee didn't think that there was an error, so we just continued to play, and that's how it goes.
The 3-5-2 that you guys have been playing the last several games, it seems that teams have adjusted and there just isn't a lot of scoring going on the last few games. Is this something that is the league has adjusted, or the teams you're playing have adjusted to what you're doing, or is it the style you're playing looking to hit on the counter that is sort of accounting for the low goal totals lately?
3-5-2 parece que otros equipos están ajustando a esta formación y que están marcando un poco menos estos últimos partidos. ¿Es el ajustamiento de otros equipos o solo es que este equipo quiere atacar en la contra?
Y un poco las dos. Nosotros somos un equipo que defendemos todo, así lo pide el profe. Todos tenemos que correr y ayudar para defender y nada, creo que también, como dijiste vos, los equipos también nos miran como nosotros miramos los rivales y van ajustando su forma de juego también a cómo nosotros jugamos y nos tratan de controlar.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both, right? This team is one that defends with everyone behind the ball, all of us working together. So those counter-attacking opportunities are something that we look for when we get a chance to leave out and be dangerous. But at the same time, just like we study other teams are studying us and adjusting to what we're doing and trying to find better ways to play against us. So I think it's both.
All right, thank you, Papa.
Thank you.